All right, we are continuing. Unmute. Oh, you are connected to computer audio. Okay. I don't know if this is working. We had an error message. Somebody already told us the name of the first ion. Oh, first of all, question one. How do you know that is an ionic compound? It has a big fat metal in the first element. Okay. If you have a metal, you are ionic, end of story. Okay. So, and how do you know it's a type 1? When I say type 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm talking about blue sheets, pink sheets, yellow sheets, green sheets. I hope you know what I'm talking about because you have over 120 practice examples you're ignoring if you don't know what I'm talking about, right? Got those in lab. Okay, what's the Br anion's name? Bromide. I like the way they said that. The anions of atoms end with what three letters? IDE. Okay. Now, how do you know this? The next one is a polyatomic ion question and an acid question. How do you know both? What tells you acid? Nah. What's always listed first for every acid? H. And it's got a polyatomic ion that she recognized, NO2 minus. Yes, that's a nitrite ion. I'm going to remind you. It's worth 0 points. But you need to know it. NO2 minus is nit. Wow, that's like my old computer, right? I think the sleeve again. Nitrite ions make what acids? I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. Nitrite ion. No, nitric acid is wrong. Ite ions do not make ic acids. Ite ions make OUS acids. Nitrous. That's what I wanted to hear. Nitrous. Nitrous. Nitrous acid. That's the whole name. I'm sorry, there should have been 2 words. Wonder if I can move the OUS without moving. No. Sorry, it's supposed to be 2 words. Nitrous is 1 word. Acid is the other. And this one is type 3. It's got the polyatomic and a normal old metal. And what's the name of that normal old metal? Barium. Careful. No, that 3 has me very worried even hearing it. No. Roman numerals are reserved for the charge of transition metals. And that 3 would have been way off to start with. Okay. And why did I have BA3PO43? There's a typo. In fact, you are supposed to be able to correct this typo. Based on your knowledge of ions, let's fix a typo. What is the only barium ion that exists on this planet? It's in the second column. I gave you the answer. What ion? It's not in the 5th column. No. She said +5. I have no idea where that came from. If you're in the second column and you're an ion, you always have the same charge. 2 what? 2 plus. Ba2 plus. How many of them are there? No, there's 3. That's wrong. Okay. What about PO4 when you're an ion? What's your charge? Guys, you have to know it. 3 minus. Hey, what's the real formula for barium phosphate? Fix the typo now. The question had a typo. What is the correct formula for barium phosphate? Yes. BA3, PO4 parentheses 2. If I put it typed on there, maybe we'll never even know there was a typo, you know? We do want it to look like it was a typo. So we know. That 2. There you go. The original questions should have read that. What was there was a unicorn. Doesn't exist. So barium phosphate's the name. Okay, nitrogen is a non-metal. That's a big clue. When you're, I think you're saying binary compound. Sounds a little like noble gas, but not quite. All right. Binary compound, non-metal and non-metal. These are the easiest ones ever, right? This is the one where you can look at the formula and say, I need to say the prefix that says two. That's di. If I can get a pen going, di, nitrogen, penta. Yes, I agree. I wanted purple. Penta. It's gray now. Very revealing color. Penta. What's the name of the atom? Selenium. And what do you change it to? Selenide. I know it sounds like an anion, but that's binary for you. They pretend it's an anion even when it isn't. Selenide. If you put seleniumanide, if you put anything reasonable and end it with "ide," I might cut you slack and give you full credit or like 0.9. Yeah, because you saw the pattern, you just didn't quite change the ending properly. How do you know this is a type 2 with Roman numerals? Ruthenium, transition metal, need Roman numerals. You got to figure out its charge. Sometimes you have to have the ions. Ruthenium is an unknown. OH minus is not. OH minus is 1 minus. Don't look on the periodic table. OH minus is 1 in your brain. It's a hydroxide, right? You can write that down. Hydroxide is the anion. And what is the ruthenium? This is a question mark right now. There are 3 hydroxides in the formula. How did I know that? Parentheses taken 3 times. Each hydroxide has what charge? It's right here. Yeah, what do you get when you multiply -1 times 3? Your ruthenium must balance -3. Therefore, ruthenium is +3. Is +3. How do you say that? Ruthenium, Roman numeral, I. Sorry, my writing is a little chubby. Ruthenium. We already got that, right? Ruthenium, I. Just so you know where the answer starts and ends, we'll highlight it. That's a RU question mark. How about X? Control Y. I liked my highlighter. Change it to an X. In green, I don't know. X equals +3 is the only way to get it to be right. Okay. Same story on this next one. Oh, she's good. She gave me the right answer. Now we got to figure out how she knew the right answer. Titanium. Looks like a D, I know. Titranium. Sorry, thrown off. Scissorhoff, yeah. Titanium. I hope I can spell. My car's a titanium. 3. How do you say the anion of oxygen? And now let's figure out how they figure it out. Here's another way to figure it out. You said the anion of oxygen is that, right? How many of them are there? In the formula for this question, how many oxygens are there? So write them out. How many minuses is that? 2 minus, 2 minus, 2 minus. How many minuses is that? 6 minus. I know what you're saying. They kept saying titanium's +3 because 2 times X equals plus 6. Somebody's going to ask me where the 2 came from. Right there, there's 2 titaniums. Okay, x equals what if 2 times x is plus 6? There's her name, titanium 3 oxide. And the highlighter disappeared on me. I don't know why. And that's the end of this page, I think. And there we go.